You in this room and so many others in Charlotte have been generously and courageously serving as lifeguards for the homeless. But now is the time for us to continue this important work and also travel upstream. We as congregants with the leadership of our clergy are here tonight to examine the resources of our own faith communities to prevent people from falling into the river of homelessness.
This meeting here at this church is emblematic of the philanthropic desire of this community to affect change. It's asking us to dive deeply into the poverty issue, into the homelessness issue, and make a difference.
In all of these discussions of what affordable housing can look like, the collaborative process behind it, as you all know tonight by coming out and spending your time here, is just as important as the end result.
I want you to look to the person next to you and give them a hug, if you will, and let them know that you love them. Say, I love you, brother. I love you, sister. There is the energy I knew was in this room.
I moved here in 2006, and I recognized right away that Charlotte was experiencing a great problem, tremendous growth. And it's good to know that we have a city who is moving forward and thinking forward to prepare for the growth that we are experiencing.
These 6 examples were chosen to illustrate a path that might guide your congregation.
Right now, what we're envisioning is 40 units, 28 of which are duplexes, and 12 of which are single-story quads. This project really came about from Dr. Wary, whose vision was to build affordable housing on his campus.
Over the past 7 years, we've had 15 families live in these duplexes. They are the only affordable housing in all of Myers Park, and so this provides an amazing opportunity.
So many churches have built these large education buildings. We are proposing to convert it to affordable housing. We have a vision. We think we can put 15 to 20 units in there. We'd like to hold some space back for maybe a community kitchen and maybe a living room.
So the Westside Community Land Trust, we desire to be a good neighbor, and that we are not only collaborative, but we are integrating into our process the residents and their ideas. We're honoring the expert. Who is the expert in our communities? The residents that live there.
When we think about the affordable housing crisis, we think about it as a systems issue, and it completely is. But on the ground level, that systems issue is made up of individuals and families. And what I can tell you from my perspective is that when that individual or family moves into affordable housing, it is transformational for that individual.
We have partnership with Homemakers of Mercy, and they're able to provide volunteers and furniture to help our young adults move into a home and not just an apartment.
If we wanted to see upward mobility happen in this city, affordable housing was one of those issues that had to be faced. One way that we really got involved with them was with their Hope Teams. And Hope Teams are such an amazing way where it's about relationship, it's about emotional and spiritual support, it's about accountability, and it's about social capital, which is so important.
Covenant is investing in affordable housing in a development on Freedom Drive in Camp Green Street. And this is part of a larger capital campaign that we're doing as a part of our congregation.
This one was a project that was in a real neighborhood with access to schools, access to public transportation, healthcare, all of which were important to create a sustainable family environment. Good news is that the formula that we created is repeatable.
You rarely get to choose who your neighbors are, but you do get to choose what kind of neighbor you will be. I just encourage you to consider what it means to you to be a good neighbor.